and a $2,000 S4 update. Previous video I mentioned keys were a problem. Couldn't do anything but unlock the car with the key. No lock, no trunk, which, oh, it opens the trunk when it's locked. I did not know that was a thing. Now are my convenience features on here? Do I have the windows rolled down with the unlock? No, I do not. So we're gonna have to do some programming today. But I'm going to show this part. Unlock, open, lock. By the way, oh, it smells so fucking good in here. I detailed the shit out of this bitch yesterday. Detailed the limits. I put my foot in that ass. Got the door cores all glimmering. Center console looking nice. I do have to address that. Oh, that's from right now. I was about to say, I don't remember a stain being on that. See, I just smeared mud on my clean ass Alcantara leather. Oh, this bitch got the Alcantara, y'all. Backseat. This is dark. I need to upgrade the interior lights to LED. I do that to every Audi I get immediately. So the interior is beautiful, but this was not working yesterday. Oh, it does already have the needle sweep. I guess on the S models that comes, because I have not initiated that. The next thing I'm gonna initiate is stop turning the DRRs off with the blinker. That stupid ass shit, I've had to remove that on every vehicle I've owned from Audi. Yeah, the DRRs should be on when the blinker's on. It looks like fucking headlights going out, and it messes with my mental. I don't like seeing it on other cars, and I'm not contributing to the bullshittery of that. So that definitely 2 codes I'll be putting on here, or 2 apps I will be unlocking on here if you use it. I'm using ODB 11. I'm not sure how to unlock the apps on VCDS, and I still have some credits on ODB 11 I need to burn through. So I'm gonna burn through them on this being the final car that ODB 11 ever gets used on. I will keep it in the glove box, as I don't have my laptop and Rostec cable on me emergency. So I will be keeping the ODB 11. Once I get used to the hang of VCDS, I won't be using it as much anymore. And I do plan on getting a laptop with Otis. That's another story. I'll deal with that later. But interior looks great. The key's actually working again. And the whole culprit to why the key didn't work is when I opened it up, it had a CR 2025 battery in it. That keypad takes a CR 2032. The battery was too thin to make proper contact. So luckily, I won't be messing with any of the modules. The keyless entry system is working as intended. It just helps to have the right fucking battery in your key. So if you're dealing with the same bullshit that only unlock works, check your battery first. I've taken apart the grille from the front bumper. Might have broke a few tabs on the outer rings. We ain't gonna talk about that. So that's all separated out. All the fasteners are in the bag and labeled. Most of the bags of bolts that have come out the car so far are there. And this is the grille. Currently I'm sanding down 80 grit, and then I'll go back over it with 100 grit. I want everything including the chrome trim. I'm debating still. Probably gonna go with gloss black. Between gloss and flat black. But I'm gonna black out the whole grille. However, the rings will go back on silver rings. I'm not gonna do the black Audi rings. So I'm finished sanding down all this by hand. 80 and then 100, and then I'm gonna paint it. And then we'll see where it goes from there. I think it's gonna look good. Okay, the initial 80 grit's done. And actually, as I'm looking at it, I'm considering I might not need to go to 100. Yeah, I don't think I need to go to 100. That really feels smooth. I don't feel any of these scratches right here. I'm gonna have to mask this thing off because it's gonna need etching primer on the metal chrome parts here and here. And it's gonna need just standard primer. So I'm gonna need 2 different types of primer. And then I think I'm gonna go with an automotive gloss black. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with gloss. Man, satin is really growing on me, but I'm thinking gloss it out. So for now, I just gotta wait for this to dry. And then I might not even wait on it to dry. I have some spots I do need to repair. You can see here, fins cracked off completely. It helped with sanding. It won't help with nothing past that. There's quite a few of those. Yeah, they broke where they connect to the Audi rings down here. Both of those are broke. There's a crack clean through the chrome trim. One of these popped out. I don't think it's broke. I think it just needs to be popped back. Actually, it looks like it set itself back. There's one of these side of the grill pieces down here at the bottom. Is that indicative of a crack? I'm not sure. Or maybe it was upside down and it was the top. Yeah, there it is. And it is cracked. Right there. So, once again, plastic repair, plastic welding kit. I'm about to touch up all these broke spots. And then I don't know if I even have tape to mask this off with. I'm also going to mask the black in between the chrome. There's no sense in repainting that. And I kind of want it to stand out in opposition of the gloss. And give it 2 dimensions instead of being 1 dimension all black. So that's the plan moving forward. All right, the grill's back. Hold on, let me cut this. AC is gonna be loud. So the grill's back in one piece. The repairs are to the pegs here and here, which broke free. This corner where that whole arm broke free, and you can barely see through the black. Plastic covering mesh that I sunk into the chrome, or the back of the corner of that chrome trim. And I also had to super glue the aluminum veneer back down right here. Now I just need to sand and paint. This took so much longer. I was hoping to get at least the first coat of paint on here today, but it won't happen because I got just enough time before work to do primer. But this is the tape up for those little black channels, and I'm gonna go from here. This fucking wind is not helping at all. bottom to do. So that didn't work. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but I was not taping that in between every single paint session, so that just changes the plans a little bit. Now we just gotta repaint. Glad I didn't use all this. This was expensive. Oh, this is gonna look horrible. Yeah, that's without a doubt. This is gonna look horrible. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm not gonna front. This shit is not that bad. I need to uniform it a little better on the flat surface, aka lay it on thick. Dog tags. That's Miss Ilva. And that's Chop. I mean, considering it came out way better than I had any intention to. I should have had to sand the whole thing back down. That lacquer has a nice sheen to it, not overbearing, not a high gloss, just a nice sheen to it. I'm liking it. Also, for the keen-eyed, probably would have noticed that when I came back with the next set of paint. Hang on. Chaco, shut up! Fuck. When I came back with that next set of paint, I got the wrong color. Chop! I had brilliant black. And then when I went back, the only thing that had left was brilliant black pearl, a GM color, a Chrysler color. So it is now Chrysler brilliant black pearl. I like it. And I think once I put the rings back and put it on the front, back on the front bumper, it's gonna look pretty damn, oh Lord. Woosa. All right, that's it till I get it back, made it to the bumper. Yeah, I'm liking it. You could tell it was homemade, but it's all good. The front bumper ain't the best in the first place. Also, the PPF is, I noticed in the previous video there's a lot of spider webs on this front bumper. It's the previous PPF from 2014. And it's actually peeling the paint with it in the corner. So there's no good solution to this. Yeah, much better. I like the black. I could use a wet sand, but I'm not gonna do it. It's not a mint bumper. So I'm not working on a mint grill. Color does pop though, I love it. Nice sheen. Yeah. Job done.